going to be leaving to go downstairs to meet the Uber at 10 minutes to 10. Officially, they're picking me up at 10 a.m. in the nose, but we're going to be down there a little early. Today is the big D and also the big I. So let's explain what I mean by both. So here we go. First of all, the big D is the dentist. That's going to be starting at 10:30 a.m. and I'm scheduled my ride home from Uber at 12:30. This gives my dentist over 2 hours to do whatever they're going to do. Even if it's just a cleaning. If it's a cleaning and I'm done by 11 or whatever, I'll just go ahead and contact Uber and see if I can change the ride to pick me up closer to the end of time of the appointment. Otherwise, I'll just sit up there and call my jets. And we can still go ahead and do the video like this at the outside of 333 Kennedy Drive in Torrington as well. Today is also the big I. What does that mean? Well, today our new router / modem is coming. So the internet at the house is turned off here at the house because they said to turn out at least an hour before. So when the new modem comes in, it will be ready to go in and activate once I get the package. It's coming in between about 10:30 a.m. and a little bit later in the afternoon. So when I'm gone at the dentist, the modem might be arriving and hopefully it won't be stolen. That's pretty much it. I'm not really got anything going on right now. But I'm looking forward to this appointment. What do I think they're realistically going to do? I can't tell. Maybe they might do nothing at all other than cleaning x-rays, check up, cavity check, blah, 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 and that's it. And then say, okay, come back in a couple of days to do impressions or whatever. And then, though we also then forget to mention that we have a spend on the Medicaid. We didn't talk about that because we have, but no one really seems to think about it. So here's how that works. It's kind of like a deductible. Okay, so which means that if, let's say, for example, the dentist starts saying, okay, whatever we're going to do is going to cost, like $4,000. You pay the first $2,000. You submit the information to Medicaid, and they'll pay the other $2,000. That's the way the spend down works on Medicaid, which is a pain. But also immediately would reactivate me back on Medicaid. So my credit cards are all greased and ready to go, so we can flip out the money as needed. And let's see, good morning, David. That's how you doing today. So we have about 30 minutes or so to talk about the appointment. So now the cashier, I know he was hoping to go outside. I think I'm gonna let him off for a little bit, but I chose to keep him inside for now because I don't want to have to go chase down the kitty. All right, because I'm nervous enough. I really am nervous. Don't let my facial expression fool you. I don't know what to do. I didn't sleep the hell of a lot. I did sleep some, obviously, because I was tired. I actually fell asleep after we played Grand Theft Auto 5 in the lounge. We didn't play it on YouTube because we know YouTube lately has been very, very savvy. I'll give you really limited no ads. And let me remind you guys, these ad revenue is important, but what's more important is memberships and the fact that the memberships are being used to help pay for my teeth so that we can finally get my teeth fixed. That money that you donate toward the channel, in essence, I am just as much in support of the channel as are the cameras and the sound and the microphones and the computers. And if I'm not in good shape, you guys are gonna not feel like you're getting a good day's worth of product. So yes, I do think it's important, like I was like you're doing. Credit card grace. Yeah, money's gonna go just like a grease water slide. It's not gonna stay there very long. You know that. It's just a fact of life. with these credit cards. So how do I feel? What do I feel is going to happen? I talked to Carmen about this morning. Sherry Jackson never did get back to me about what the card said about the appointment. So let me see what I think. If that dental hygienist is the one that's around, the one that gave me an attitude last time, I'm gonna try really hard to control my temper. But if she really starts going on me, I'm sorry. If she does a Zelensky on me, I am really, really, really not gonna be a happy camper. Okay? She was like, well, you didn't go see the specialist I said to go to. You didn't do that. And then she starts yanking her X-ray imager all the way across the room and stretching the wires and breaking the cord again. If I ever see that cord being yanked like that by anyone, I'll tell you, I don't care. For me, it's abuse. I don't like anything being hurt, even if it's an inanimate object. That little thing is a very expensive piece of apparatus, and I don't really think that person should be showing so lack of respect for her own equipment. So trust me, there's not much that would send me off, and that would definitely be one of those things. Is if you start abusing your X-ray imager, I mean, come on. She was like really, really ram-fisted. She was like, "Oh my God, this is 2 years ago." That was the other reason I didn't go back. It was because of her attitude. It was terrible. I mean, if I get another hygienist that's a little more willing to work with me, she said to me, also she said at the time, well, she wasn't sure exactly what her insurance played for all this. Okay. Well, maybe because you didn't work with Anthem that much before, but you got plenty of time now. You got plenty of time. I didn't get any messages from you saying the insurance isn't going to cover any routine stuff, so there shouldn't be a problem. But I want you to respect your equipment, lady, please, okay? I mean, that little amateur never did anything wrong to you to be treated with such disrespect, okay? Actually, it's very fascinating technology how that works. And as you know, back in the old days, X-rays were done using film, and they don't use film anymore. They use a something similar to a simulated piece of film that it's still light sensitive, so it's still in the standard X-ray tape of darkened enclosure that is then placed into the mouth for mouth work, and they also have one similar for other kind of X-rays as well. And then even mammograms use them now, but they're much larger on the mammogram machine. But then they send the picture usually by USB 2.0 or USB 3.0 back to the computer, which shows up as a image. I believe it might be using H.264 or UVC, Universal Video Class device, kind of like a lot of my cameras are here. But anyway, the point is that I don't want to have her start capping an attitude with me. Because you know what? I'm going to tell her very nicely, say, listen, I still need a regular cleaning regardless, okay? Let's start with the basics. Let's get the cleaning. Let's get the x-rays done. Let's get that done. Let's get the observations done. Let's get the notes done. And then when I can see the head dentist, I can ask them at a consultation, what next? Okay? I really want to do this the right way. I want to get this done because you guys deserve better than seeing a woman with teeth that look like something out of a science fiction or science fair. Okay, I mean, come on. I did the best I could, but they're not perfect. Am I from the moon? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm your typical Litchfield hillbilly. So, yeah. Let's see, what else can I say? You want to try to answer all the questions? I'm gonna try. Let's the kid that get hit my nail says, yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. This is the reason I'm asking all of you to please pray for me, to whoever God or goddess you serve, that things are gonna go okay. Okay? I got foundation on, I got makeup on. Okay, I don't have any lip makeup on or eye makeup on, but I do got foundation on, and I got moisturizer on. And so we're gonna cover up, go into a detailed at home video after I get out. Well, like I said, it depends when I'm out. Because if I'm sitting out there for a half hour, I probably will just go ahead and do another video. I have my power bank with me. I have my little stand with me. I have all the basic stuff together. And also, it's too bad Sherry Jackson isn't here. And as far as the situation when YouTube goes, YouTube has been, oh, it's not really new, but YouTube has been kind of weird lately with some of my content. But then lately, our content has been a bit over the top. The reason why we didn't do Grand Theft Auto 5 on YouTube or anywhere for that matter last night was I was just figuring out how to play the game, and it was gonna be bloody and messy, and I didn't know what to expect, and of course it was confusing with all the yelling about what instructions about this instruction, this instruction, this instruction. I just was like, okay, let's just do this in the lounge and see if we can get, like, there was bubbles and it sounded like red in the background or all giving me yelling instructions, and I was like, okay, press this button on the controller, press this button on the controller, and I did. I kind of figured out the what buttons to cord together to get certain reactions. I don't have all of them in, but the driving part turns out to be very similar to with the controller with American Truck Simulator. And everyone says you're not going for slow, you're going for fastest you can get. It's kind of becomes like a racing game. So the trying to go gradually and slow when you steal a car is kind of hard. I really don't like the thought of stealing anything, but that's just me. I don't like to do that in real life. Works with the controls. And we didn't use the pedals to the wheel. We just used the gamepad. Controller, Xbox controller. But my biggest problem with my layout was there's got so much, got so many buttons on the setup of the controls and stuff. Would I ever choose to go back and drive American Truck Simulator with the Xbox controller? Well, yeah, I could. Yeah, but given what was going on with Grand Theft Auto, something tells me that I would not enjoy it because I'd be pressing and this really doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't. I'm at work, but and Michelle and hi everyone. Yep. No, I'm respectful enough not to do that, and I was certainly not. I'm trying not to blow a gasket with her. If it's the same woman, but like I said, is I really, um, she really gave me the unwelcome mat last time I was there 2 years ago. That's why I never went back. People don't realize that. That's the reason I didn't go back, is when she gave me the unwelcome mat, I just didn't really feel welcome. I tried to get another dentist from Community Health and Wellness. It turns out that the dental clinic program that they had, they terminated it because they didn't have enough money to run it. We all know dentists are expensive, and there was just too much demand for it, and there just wasn't enough donations coming in through the United Way to run it. So they just kind of had to cancel it. So there was another dental clinic in, I believe, in New Britain this year. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go to the Torrington High School 4 years ago because of COVID. I wanted to go to that, um, but it didn't. So this year, we're just gonna go to this one and hope that it's gonna go fine. It just, like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a major disaster. Do I think it's gonna be a happy time? No. Do I think it's gonna be a cheap time? No. Do I think it's gonna um, be memorable in a positive way? I don't know. um, but I got all the online paperwork done and everything. Yeah, I know. 9:27. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going downstairs at 9:45. Um, I'm from Winston, Connecticut. Winston, Connecticut. So that's where I'm from. I'm from Winston, Connecticut. Well, it's just about time to get ready to head downstairs. I only got a few minutes left, so we'll see what happens. I'll give you an update after we're done. After I get a double appointment, waiting for my Uber to get home. Um, that's still another new thing. I only taken an Uber with Sherry Jackson from Slingshot Warrior's house, so it doesn't show me the type of car it is. Um, but 112 Main Street doesn't exactly got a ton of car show at the front that I wouldn't recognize. I mean, I'm gonna suspect that since my face is in my profile picture, that the Uber driver kind of knows who I am, and I don't see theirs. Yeah, in a way, yeah, in a way, yeah. But Krista wasn't an option today, so I don't even know what she's up to. I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't talked to Krista in a while. I don't know what's going on with her and her husband and her daughter. I just know that she's having some hard time right now, and that's all I know. I don't know anything else about what's going on in their life or anything. So that's all I can tell you. It's time to get ready to wrap it up. It is. We already 74% battery in the power bank. Yep. All right, guys. It's time to get going. I will see you all in a little bit in the afternoon. Are we gonna have a 3 o'clock show? Yeah, probably. I gotta plug in the new modem slash router thingy. I'm gonna read the instructions for that. Set that up, and that's what we'll do. But for now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to everybody. Let's get this channel up to 11,000 people. We're almost there. We're almost at 11,000 people now. Wow, that's pretty great. So let's make it happen. Okay? For now, Talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.